The pluralist approach to the mass media. Plural means many. Pluralism believes that the mass media has many viewpoints within it. They do not believe that concentration of media ownership is a significant problem. Why do pluralists believe this? Firstly, although there are a small number of owners, there are a large number of outlets. Imagine going to W.H. Smith to see how many magazines there are there. These cater to different needs, tastes and viewpoints, according to pluralists. Secondly, for instance, News International, the world's largest media company, has both the Sun newspaper, which is tabloid, funny, interested in celebrities, and the Times, which is quality, serious and interested in day-to-day events. Mountain biking. There are 4 main mountain biking magazines in the United Kingdom. Mountain Biking UK, What Mountain Bike Magazine, Single Track and Mountain Bike Reader, all of which are slightly different. Consumers have, according to pluralists, market power. If the media companies don't give us what we want, we switch off or change channel. This of course assumes an active audience's approach to media effects. Thirdly, if we don't like what's available, we can set up our own media outlets. New media has made this much easier. For example, YouTube and WikiLeaks. Fourthly, consumers give feedback to media companies through letters, focus groups and test screenings to tell them what we want. Fifthly, libel laws. If a media company like a newspaper tells an outright lie about you, you can sue them. 6. The media in the UK is regulated both by Ofcom, which is the government, and self-regulated by the Press Complaints Commission to ensure high standards and accuracy. 7. Proprietors, owners, cannot have day-to-day control. Their major job is sunning themselves on their yachts. They're not going to read through every single thing in every single one of the newspapers. For practical reasons, they have to delegate to editors, producers and executives. Criticisms of the pluralist approach to media. Criticism 1. Although owners don't have direct day-to-day control, they hire and fire the journalists who work for them, and they set editorial policies, stating what they want to see in their newspapers and television programmes. Reason 2. Some proprietors get very involved. For example, Rupert Murdoch supported the Conservative Party in the 1980s and then switched allegiances to the Labour Party after making a meeting with Tony Blair. Some people think this has affected the outcome of elections in the UK. 3. Pluralism assumes that we have choice through having many outlets, but it may be that we have many outlets for one dominant or hegemonic viewpoint. You can see this through multi-channel TV. Today we have many more channels than in the past, but the same number of people in the audience. To fill up their programming time, they have to go and rely on cheap imports, generally from America. 4. There are barriers to competition, barriers to entry. To set up a national newspaper costs literally tens of millions of pounds. To set up a satellite or cable network costs literally hundreds of millions of pounds. Not everyone can enter the industry. One advertiser has more power than many consumers. For example, a beauty products company is unlikely to advertise during a programme which is critical to their industry or advertising in general. Now, you might say in counter-argument to that, well, what about programmes like Got One, How to Look Good Naked, which are very critical of the beauty industry, but you have lots of advertising which is about beauty products during the advert breaks. Now, what you could say is that maybe there's a mistake there, maybe the counter-argument is incorrect, or you could think, well, okay, maybe just talking about beauty and looking attractive makes women nervous and gives them anxiety, which makes them more open to advertising about beauty. 6. Consumers may not want what is good, they may want what is easy, passive and comforting. People do not always like things that are good for us. Sometimes people like